and I'm the Shiny Pokemon Hunter and Paldea Scarlet Violet, the Shiny Pokemon Expert and Paldea Scarlet Violet, and Shiny Pokemon Champion and Paldea Scarlet Violet. And today we're going to play another episode on Pokemon Sword and Shield, World 5, Season 5, and Badge number 5, which is the Fairy types. Okay, Fairy types can be weak, only weak against Poison or Steel, but watch your step if you're using Poison, because some Fairies can learn Psychic type moves. So steel types can do steel types can do double damage. But be careful because some fairy types can also learn fire type moves by Warp. Well, if it's installing your little Amper. Yeah, he does. Anyway, we run into each other at a good time. Yes, Elemental Jones, steel types will do more damage, but we gotta be careful. Because sometimes fairy types can learn fire type moves as well. So we gotta be very, very careful and cautious. Anyway, we ran into each other at a good time. Yes, what is it? You know the mural here is still on side? It's said to tell the story of the hero of Galar as well. Though what's there today is actually a replica of the ancient art that used to be here. Really? That sounds fascinating. Let's go take a look. You tend to have surprisingly sharp insight, so I was wondering what you might think when you see the ruins. Kaboom! What was that? What was that? It sounds like it came from the direction of the ruins too. Let's have a look. Come on, Yamper. Yes, come, my team. We got to check this out for ourselves. Yeah, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Yes, let's go see what it is. Yeah, no, it doesn't. All right, my team, we're going up there to check it out. Max Revive, very useful. So the Max Revive is a special revive that heals up the Pokemon when it's automatically knocked out battle, full restored. You destroy it all. Those going to find the wishing star. We're going to find the wishing star. B, don't do it. Don't. We gotta bring the chairman one more wishing stars if we want to please him. B, not like that. That's destroy history. Yeah, Element Jones. B is the one who destroyed history. I don't think Archie is gonna like that either. No, it's not, Elemental Jones. I totally agree. No, B. B. I don't think Zostrian, Zamazenta, and Eternatus, not to mention Arceus, is going to appreciate that. Oh my, you again. So you think you can start collecting the Wisher Stars now and get in the chairman's favor? That's the way of things, is it? I see. So you have to do some cunning in you. But I won't have it. I won't allow any more stand in my way. Oh no? Okay. Okay, team. Let's do it. For Zacian, Zamazenta, and Arceus. Okay, so you finally evolve one of your Pokemons. Tillian, Snipe Shot. Nice shot. Well done, Vulpix. Hat trick, huh? We'll do Elemental Jones. For Arceus, Zamazenta, and Zacian. Tillian, Snapshot, do it again. Bullseye! Ooh, almost took him down that time. Side beam, watch out! Ow! Tillian, are you alright? Alright, Tillian. Okay, so you finally use some potions. But that ain't gonna stop you though. But that ain't gonna help you though. Well done. Good job, Hakamu. Got the Rita, huh? Italian, Skull, do it again. Yow! Italian, are you alright? I'll teach you. Yeah, serves you right. Well done, Gargor. And Ponyta, huh? Bullseye. Yeah, that'd teach you. Yeah, that'd teach you to destroy property. Yeah, that'd teach you because you know RC's not gonna like that. Destroying destroying ancient history of Galar region. Yeah, I don't think RC's gonna like that. But why? How could this be? How could someone like you get in my way? Well, you're trying to destroy people. You're trying to destroy ancient property, and that's why we have to stop you because if you do that, then Arceus, the god of the god of all regions, will be really displeased. Not to mention Zamazenta and Zacian will be displeased, and they're the two kings of the Galar region. I was the one chose by the chairman. I was I was the one who was to defeat the champion. Well, guess what? You're not. One of the elite, the one in the elite, someone who can show the future of the Galar region. Challenge Bede. There. Oh, now you done it. Now you done it, Bede. Now you got yourself in trouble and arrested. I wonder what you were up to when you asked the bar chairman's Rose Caparacha. I can't believe you tried to use the chairman's Pokemon to destroy a historical site. Yep, that's what he did. Oriatu, arrest him. Who, who cares for some ancient ruin when the next 1,000 years are at stake? Oh, Bede! That's like spitting in Bede. That's like spitting in the RC's face. I don't think he likes that either. Did you stand in the path of a Pokemon's simple beam or something? How do you expect to support the champion with that sort of thinking? Bede! Well, Bede, now you're gonna get yourself arrested. Well, you deserve that punishment. young bee. It pains to see. It pains to see. It pains me to have to say this, but I'm truly disappointed. Well, we're all disappointed, and Arceus is very disappointed. More. It's true that I'm the one who found you back when you were all alone. All right, young officers. All right, all right, all right, Pokemon Rangers. Do your duty. Arrest her. Arrest him. I saw talent in you. You remind me. You remind me a little bit about myself back when I was young. Yeah, Rose and Lillian. Yeah, he was trying to destroy history. And if he does that, not only yeah, Chairman Rose. Like if we haven't stopped him, that the RCS Zakshin and Zamazenta and Arceus will be highly displeased. That's why I sent you to a train to school. That's why I'm sending you to a school of trainers to give you a chance to success. But trying to destroy the mirror part of the Galar history, you show no love towards Galar? Yep, that's right, Rose. That's what he did. You are clearly not a worthy challenger of the gym challenge. No, he's not. Well, yep, I agree with Elemental Joe's. Alright, Arya 2, take BD to prison. Take him away. What we will decide what to do with you later. For now, I will return to Hammerlock. That's right. That's right. Arrest him. You must be joking, right? No beat. No beat. No beat. I don't think they're joking at all. Well, beat. You deserve that punishment. So I'm afraid we're going to place you under arrest for destroying public property. You disqualify me from the gym challenge? But you're the one who endorsed me. That, but that's true. But still, destroying history does not make you a big champion. Seriously, B. Destroying public property does not make you a great trainer. That's why we're going. That's why we're going to take you away your badges and your Dynamax band, and we're going to send you to prison. There are there are 100 different ways we could sort things out. Why you choose the worst possible option? Well, well, be it's your own fault. If you ever destroy history, you would have got yourself into trouble. But nope. You're trying to use Chermo and Rose Pokemon for wrongdoing. So you want to take that punishment. And for that punishment, you will spend years behind bars. So you have to turn in your badges. Challenger B, I will be taking those wishing stars that you gathered. Yep, take them away. Yep, and he got arrested. Ah, Sonya and Player One too. Terrible shame all this. An absolute disaster. Don't worry, Chairman Rose. Me and my Pokemon stopped him before he destroyed history. Because without me and my Pokemon, the Arceus, Zacian, and Zamazenta will be really upset. I never wish to see us lose challengers for this sort of reason. It's okay, Chairman Rose. We me and my Pokemon stopped them. Yet we do. Yep, I agree with Elementary Jones. B deserved that punishment, but by getting himself arrested for using Chairman Rhodes' Pokemon for wrongdoing by destroying history. Yet we do what we must do to keep things fair and sportsmanlike. You know, during one of Bede's matches, I heard an announcer say that Bede has no family. Bede has no family? Whoa, that's deep cold. Whoa, whoa, that's extremely cold. Cold enough about negative 115 degrees Fahrenheit. Apparently, it was Rose who took Bede under his wing, and so Bede was battling for the chairman's sake. Yeah, but still, Sonia, he was trying to take the wishing star by destroying property, and and that and that was not okay. What an awkward turn of events. I hope that Mira survived all that. Whoa, what's happening? Sonia, look out! Sonia, are you alright? Whoa, what's this? Not a brilliant turn of event, but the rumors were brought into the light for us to see. Yeah, but still, Sonya, are you alright? Yeah, because you couldn't get yourself hurt by all that rock rubble. What does this tell us about Galley Legends? A sword and shield, right? More, more than more than any hero, there are there are those there are those things that appear to be Pokemon that stand out. Not not just that, but those Pokemon appear to be holding a sword and shield as they were using them. Yeah, yeah, those two are the statues of Zoxia and Zamazenta. Zoxia is the one with the sword, Zamazenta is the one with the shield. But in order to obtain them, you must finish you must finish part must finish part one story mode in order to receive them. Anything else look interesting to you? The same tapestries. Oh, good observation. Why, thank you, Sonia. They there really were two heroes. Exactly, Elementary Jones. These two Pokemon, Zacian and Zamazenta, are the true rightful kings of this region. But in order to receive them, you must complete the first part story mode, but not just collecting every last badge, but help protect the Galar region. They there really are there really were two heroes. If if that the case, then why only one statue at Badu drop in? Hmm, that's a good question. More than any statue of the hero or old tapestry, these ruins made in the ancient times must show us the real truth. Which means the sword Pokemon. Yep, I was thinking the same thing. Seems like seems like at point it seems like at some point in history the sword and shield were combined with the two actual Pokemon and treated as the same. Dang. But then what? They just fade from the history? No, that's okay. Yeah, yes. Statue need to answer some more questions. Two young heroes. The two, the sword and shield were actually Pokemon. But why would the truth of the, these ruins be hidden when their stories were depicted in artwork? Hmm. Yeah, this is a lot of questions for these two statues. With your help, I I I really feel like we made a big discovery here. Thanks. I'll give you a couple of these. You you should keep giving it your best in the gym challenge too. Okay. Thanks, Sonia. I guess you'll be headed to Bellanina next, right? Two revives. Well done. Thank you. So now we're going to the Bellanina, home of fairy types. Okay, now fairy types are not now fairy types can be really tricky because sometimes fairy types can learn psychic types if you use them poison types. Also, if you use the steel types, fairy types can also use fire type moves. So we gotta keep our eyes out and keep your eyes open too. See, because remember, if you use some poison types, watch out for fire type moves. If you I mean, if you use some poison types, watch out for psychic type moves. But if you use steel types, watch out for fire type moves. Because 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 fairy types can learn both those type moves. So be careful. Whoa! Watch out for Palpito. Yep, in a wildlife area, it tells you which weather conditions what would you find. And also remember, if you're using fairy types, what if you use some poison types, be very careful because sometimes fairy types can learn psychic type moves. Also, if you're using steel types, watch your step because because if you use steel types, fairy types can learn fire type moves too. And also, if you're using dragon types, fairy types can automatically take you down. So so we want to be very careful and proceed with cautious. So and also, if you want to get your bike inside the water, you must unlock about 6 to 7 badges. And also, we can catch up to level 40 Pokemon. What's that? Oh, it's a Scraggy. And also, be careful because sometimes Pokemon that are level 40, remember, if any Pokemon that's above level 40, we won't be able to catch it. But anything that's under 40, then we have a chance to catch it. The key is to battle, weaken, then throw. Uh-oh. A very strong looking Rhydon. Uh-oh. 41. Let's hope our Pokemon count it. Woo! We did it. Good job, Atilian. That was close. Yeah, because without our Pokemon helping us, we would have been mincemeat. Whoa, watch out for Camus. What's this? Sunstone. Rare Bone. Remember, we can only catch up to level 40 Pokemon. Anything that's anything that's above level 40, we won't be able to catch. But we should be able. The only thing we can do is either battle it. Once we battle it, the only thing you can do is take it down. You won't be able to catch it. That's anything that's above level 40. And also, you can also go camping with your Pokemon too. But the only thing you can't do is camp on side of the gym challenge. But once you go camping, then okay, here we are. We're gonna make our way through the woods. But it's gonna get spooky. Okay, first things first. Okay, first things first is to stock up on Great Balls and Pokeballs and potions. It's always good. It's always good to be safe than sorry. And look at that. We unlock Happy Potion. If we get near the mushroom, once you tap on them, it give us light. Aha! Cincinnati. Cincinnati. Whoops. They not mean to destroy it, but at least we tried. And also there are more Pokemon than just Cincinnati. What's that? Hetran. If I remember correctly, Hetana are only females, they're not males. There are times to charm. What? There. Now we got Hatchling. Hatchling. Serene Pokemon, Psychic type. No matter who you are, if if you bring strong emotion near this Pokemon, it will silence you violently. Yikes. No one's gonna silence me. And also, if you're playing online, you can also help your Pokemon trainers, help your Pokemon trainer friends get those Pokemons by taking it down in the Dynamax dens. Ipidip. Epithet. Wait, you're that little goblin. Well, that was easy. But that was easy. Too easy. You again. You again. Epithet. Okay, you're about to be down, goblin. Ah! Sacrifice. I'm not even psychic. Yes, it is. Ah, two full heals. Very useful. Also, if I remember correctly, these full heals can heal up your Pokemon in stats condition. Whether it's in paralysis, burn, or, or anything like that. Big root. Yep. And also, you have, and also mushrooms. Mushrooms are very helpful for you. Healthy for you. Okay, so you have an Indeedee, huh? Also, yeah, there are two types of forms of Indeedee. The one with his ears holding up is the male that we're fighting. trying to distract me with your play nights, huh? Yeah, you wanna play? Play with that. Hashtag you're defeated. And you have another Indeedee. Ah! Hang in there, Antillion. Ha! Good job, Antillion. That's showing him. That's showing them. Morgan. Also another evolution of the Goblin. And also, we gotta be very careful. We got him. The middle evolution of the Goblin. Morgan. Devious Pokemon, Dark Fairy. When it gets down on the all four of his on fours, if you to beg for forgiveness, it is trying to lure opponents so they can stab them with this spear-like hair. Yikes! Yikes! Talk about deadly Pokemon. Yeesh! Hate to get stabbed by that piece of hair. Alright! We found TM56. U-turn. Very useful against any psychic types or grass types. You want to have a 2-on-1 battle, huh? You touched the Ninetales? I'm sorry to do this to you, Ninetales. Adios. Direct hit. Good job. Good. Nice shot. Oh, we got him confused. Okay. And look at that. We made our way through the of the woods. Remember, remember, folks. Whenever you get lost, it's always good to look at the map. Maps always tell you which way to go if you ever get lost. No. Just look at those head tramps spending some quality time on the roof of the Poke Center. And remember, folks, we ain't battling fairy types. Remember, folks, whenever time you battling fairy types, poison and steel types can do double damage. But watch your step. And also watch your step because if you use some poison types, some fairy types can do psychic type moves. And also if you use some steel types, then it could learn fire type moves. So this could be a bit of a pickle. So be sure you have a poison type Pokemon or a steel type on your team. You can also have Pokemon learn each. You can also have Pokemon learn different moves like TMs. But however, sometimes the yep. And also that's also true. We gotta make sure we don't miss any Pokemon trainers in the forest. I mean, if you also you can also take breaks, but you can also take your breaks too if you don't want to battle. You can also earn XP candies too to help your Pokemon grow more faster. By by just by just using the candies. But in order to get these candies, you got either battle them in the Dynamax dens, or you could also help your friends if you're playing online mode too, to help to get some Dynamax candies too. Whoa! The one running to you. What was that? Oh, that's Shift Tree. So remember, one more time, if you're battling fairy types, poison and steel types can do double damage, but you gotta watch your step too, because sometimes fairy types can learn other moves as well. Like if you use some poison type, some fairy types can learn psychic type moves too. If you use a steel type, they can also learn fire type moves too, like mystical fire or flamethrower. So it's like a 50-50 chance that you might win and lose. Don't want to mess with that Corviknight. Whoa! Watch out for that Steelix. See, so when you battling Dynamax Pokemons, make sure you use the correct Pokemon typings. Like, like if it's on a 5-star raid, that means this Pokemon will be on expert mode on you. Ha! Well, thanks for boosting up my typing. And also, the more times you battle Dynamax Pokemons in Part 2, you might find some Dynamax Mushrooms. If you collect 3 of them, and also if you collect 3 of them, then your Pokemon will grow from Dynamax to Gigantamax, which could do some flawless moves. But that's only in Part 2. But in order to reach Part 2, you must complete the Part 1. But not just collecting badges, but to also collect all 400 Pokemons. There are 400 Pokemon to be precise in the decks of the Galar region in Part 1 special. But they're not easy pickups. Yeah, the more times you battle Dynamax Pokemons, the more XP advantage you might be able to get. Oh, it's a Pikachu. Let's see, do we have a Pikachu? We do have Pikachu. Whoops. Let the battle with Pikachu commence. Yep, if I remember correctly, this Pikachu right here is a female. So that means the heart on his tail represents a female. And also, there's more than one way to get XP candy for just battling by yourself. You can also go online. If you're playing online, you can also help Pokemon trainers that's online around the world help catch Pokemon too. Ah, Steelix. Just the Pokemon I want to see. Ah, Steelix. Just the Pokemon I want to see. Also, if I remember correctly, in order to evolve Onyx, first you gotta make sure it has a metal coat, and then you gotta link train with your friends to evolve into Steelix. Also, Steelix is the proper owner of the anime series owned by Brock of the Sinnoh region. Nice shot, Tillian. Ooh, you should have used a water type. Ooh, really? Steelix, you're not even a ghost type. Also, in order to find Steelix in the Pokemon Legends Arceus, we go to Kobo, we go to Corona Highlands. You'll find it as the Alpha Guard. So be careful. And also sometimes Pokemon can jump out too. So especially in Dynamax. So watch your step. And there you have it. Mission accomplished. Steelix has been captured. Steelix, Iron Snake Pokemon, Steel Ground. It is said that if an island lives for over 100 years, it its its composition change before the change into become a diamond like. And also, if I remember correctly, this Pokemon come from the Sinnoh region, which is Diamond, Pearl, and Legends Arceus. But in order to find it in Legends Arceus, you must go to the Kobold coastlines and find it. Also, in the anime series, it's been owned by a certain trainer named Brock. Also, one of Ash's main buddies from the Kanto region. Also, Brock travels the whole region with Ash Ketchum from the Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, Alolan, and Galar until Ash and his friends all retired from their adventure together. I did not mean to get rid of poison Jack. Rats. But don't worry. If you think you made a mess of a move, you can also go to the Pokemon Center. You can also ask the guy that works at the Pokemon Center, and then he'll let you get that move back. Give up acid. All right, we found TM21. Rest. Also, it's one of Snorlax's main moves. A mushroom, a ball mushroom. Okay, toxicity. I'm gonna put you in the lead, okay? Okay, and the rest of my team, stay close together. We stay close together, so we don't so in case toxicity loses. Oh, challenger player one. You got 4 badges already. I'm going to have to watch out for you, huh? Look even more Gregory. Even Morpeko is wary of you. Wait, Morpeko, don't tell me you actually like player one. Ugh, we've already had a serious battle with him. He's an opponent. Thank you, Marnie. Also, if I remember correctly, and also if I remember correctly, the actual type of badge will be Piers, aka Marnie's big brother. Yep, so the 7th badge is Piers. Also the leader of Dark. If you're battling Dark types, Fairy types, and Bug types, and Fighting types, you'll do a whole heap of damage. But be careful using Dark. But be careful because Psychic types and Ghost types, they ain't gonna stop Dark types. And also, and also, we battle Fairy types. We gotta answer some serious questions. Get get one right, and your attacks will be boosted. But be careful. Get a question wrong. Get a question wrong, and then your Pokemon stats will be lower. So we gotta be careful because we get at least one question wrong, our attacks will be lowered. But we get one right, then our attacks get boosted up to max capacity. Ah, there you are, my dear Gym Challenger. Though you're really lacking in the color pink. See, I'm looking for a successor to take on the role of the gym leader here. So my gym mission serves an addition of sorts too. Oh, don't worry, it's simple enough. All you need to do is to battle my trainers and answer some questions they ask along the way. Think carefully before you're answering. Yo, child, if you get the wrong answer, your stats will be lowered. But if you answer correctly, your points will get higher. So we gotta be right on these questions. So we gotta be right, not wrong. Okay, so we gotta be right on these questions, okay? Okay, Mary Martine, we're here, we're here at the battle, okay? And Mary Martine, we got to keep our best high guard on. That's also true. All right, okay. It's time for you. It's time to start your audition to see if you're worthy to become a fairy type gym leader. Okay. You're trained by Ignat. 2 N's and 2 E's. 2 N's and 2 T's. Alright, Toxtricity, let's go! Toxtricity, Poison Jab! Bullseye! Bullseye! In a direct hit. A worthy shot. And remember, Toxtricity, watch your step if you're battling fairy types. Question. What do you know about fairy types' weakness? They're weak against poison types. That's right. One of the fairy types' weakness is poison types. Yeah! We got one. Good job, Toxtricity. Yeah, we got one. Good shot. Okay. You have Swirlix. Poison Jack, go! Direct hit. Nice shot. Emir Toxtricity, watch your step. Or remember, tease. Question. What was the previous trainer name? Annette Tay. Yes, we got it. Well done. Okay, remember, be careful because some of the questions can trick you as well. Whoa. Yeah, that question almost threw me off course. Theodora. Wait, you have the Morgrem. Fire, watch out! Ah! Poison jab. That'll teach you. Oh snap! Watch out for carnivore. What do I eat for breakfast every morning? Omelet? Yeah! Whoa! Got that correct! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Toxicity, watch out for carnivore. Watch your step. Come on, poison jab. Phew! Close one. That was close. Yeah, Toxicity. Good job, Toxicity. You took down the carnivore. Great. Whew. That was close. If I haven't got out of that confusion, my Toxicity will be done for. Thank you, Elemental Joes. Hey, Toxicity, I'm very proud of you. You survived and took down the Gardevoir without a fail. Whew. That was tricky. Yeah, Toxicity, because if you wasn't very cautious, Gardevoir would easily destroy you. Okay. Okay, my team, are y'all ready? Remember, don't let Miss Opal's question distract you, my team. Remember, folks, we tell Miss Opal, be careful because her questions could easily distract you, and also her questions can also trick you as well. Yes, we know who you are. Yeah, you're Miss Opal, the one we saw you in the previous episode. Okay, we're rigging on. Remember, folks, it's not cool to hit. It's not good. It's not good to hit your elders. And it's always good to respect your elders too. Ready? Let's do it, Miss Opal. Oh, you have a Weezing. Really? You want to use tackle on me? Question. You know my nickname? The magic user? What? Oh man. Ow! That'll teach you. Well done, Hakamu. Mawai. Also, remember correctly, this Pokemon is part Steel. So come back, Toxicity. You're gonna be benched today. Come on, Cinderace. Uh-oh. Use Powerball. Bullseye! Nice shot. Nice shots in the race. Took a kiss. Comebacks in the race.
Poison jab, go. Nice. Ooh, it's almost down. Ooh, you got poison. Ancient power, watch out. It's pink. What? No way. It's over. You're cheating. It is still pink. You told me that yourself. Yeah, Miss Oba's questions, she be cheating.
She took my friend's Al Creamy? How dare you! So, Al Creamy, I'm sorry to do this to you, but I got no choice to fight you. Hey, 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 Ms. Opal, you like the color purple? We'll have some purple on the house. Toxicity, Dynamax. Don't worry, Elemental Jones. I'm gonna take her. I'm gonna take her down just for you. Alcremie, I'm sorry to do this to you, pal. You like the color purple? We'll have some purple on the house. You like the color? You like the color purple? We'll have some purple on the house. Sorry to do that to you. Yeah. So that's your favorite color, huh? Purple? That's what I said. We'll have some purple on the house. Toxicity, you did it! Toxicity, you did it! You did it, Toxicity. You survived the whole mission. And also the fact you took down the Gardevoir too, Toxicity. I'm super proud of you. And my team, I'm very proud of you too for standing by for backup. In case things go a little screwy. Thank you, Mrs. Opal. $45. Don't worry, Elemental Jones. The addition's over. We got TM87. Drain Kiss. So our next up will be Sir Chester. But we're gonna say that for another episode for tomorrow. Remember, folks, I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers. So if you like the video, please check out my subscribe down below at Devon Law 5322 for more content. Please hit down the bell as well. Make sure to leave a great like down below. I'm trying to hit one more time. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers. That's my goal. So if you like this video, please check out my subscribe down below at Devon Law 5322. Also stay tuned because Pokemon Legends ZA will be on the part 2 special on December 10th, 2025. This is Devon Law speaking. We're signing off. We see you next time on our next Pokemon adventure. And peace.